Welcome back to Wise Men Company, everyone. Ben here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dagger plate carrier from Parachuter Gear. Now, before we get started, disclaimer, we do sell Parachuter Gear stuff on our website, so there's a little bit of a conflict of interest there if you're looking for a totally non-biased review, which rarely exists this day and age, if it ever existed at all. They also sent me this plate carrier to try out, so I don't have anything out of pocket as far as this plate carrier goes. That all being said, we still carry their gear because we believe it's good quality and they have well thought out designs. So just being upfront with you guys right away, take it for what it's worth. If you think my ideas and opinion of this have been compromised, then you can just mosey on along, all right? So full disclaimer right there. There are really two types of plate carriers in my mind. There is the minimalist, and then there's the heavy, load-bearing plate carriers that are out there. Cry makes some of that actually have like suspension systems built into the plate carriers because they can handle a lot of weight, The most popular is probably the minimalist style, where it has a front plate bag, a rear plate bag, and some sort of cummerbund attaching the two. This one, I would like to say, the Dagger falls into kind of a minimalist plate carrier that can be plussed up. So you can make it heavy, not crazy heavy, but it has the ability to be plussed up. So we'll call it a minimalist plus, for lack of a better term out there. But for the most part, I think there's two types, two styles. If you can have both, go ahead, go for it. If you're just a regular civilian, minimalist is probably your go-to. If you're trying to save some money and you can only have one, minimalist is probably the best idea for you. So what we're going to do here, we're going to look at it front to back, sides. I'm going to tell you what I got going on, what Parachuter Gear has done that has made it kind of unique compared to some of the other minimalist plate carriers out there. This does retail for just under $300. Does seem expensive, but a lot of stuff is included in this plate carrier, including side level 3A body armor. And we'll get to that when we get to the cummerbund part. But there's a lot of stuff that's included. It's not a la carte. It's pretty much open the box. This thing is ready to go. So let's start at the front, and then we'll work our way to the back. Okay, get a little closer for you guys. Up front, we have a Parachuter Gear Nano. This is a placard that you can make into a chest rig. I use it as a placard. It's a 3-shingle placard. As you've seen it on the channel before. In the back, we got 3 AR mags. Up front, I got 2 AR mags in the kind of elastic portion. And in the center, I have a tourniquet with a Sharpie and a chem light. This is the placard I've been running up here. You could run, obviously, any type of placard system you want. It's designed to take all types of placard systems. Works very similar to a lot of the ones out there. Swift clips, Velcro back. This is the male portion of the Velcro that sticks to the plate carrier itself. Nice part about the Dagger is you can adjust the ride height on your placard. So some placards that are really long, like the VOLK, that's an AK placard, you'd want to set that up a little higher so it's not hanging off the bottom, if that makes sense. So the ability to adjust the ride height on this was a nice touch by Parachuter Gear. Again, this is the placard. This is also from them. I run this the majority of the time. It's holding up great. Inside here, I have a HESCO plate. These plate bags will hold 10.5 by 12-inch plates. So that's like your medium size. And the plates fit in here really, really nice. Very snug, secure. I don't like plate bags that are sloppy and you get a lot of movement in the plate. You feel that when you're running around doing stuff, when you feel that plate shifting around inside the bag. These plates fit in here nice and snug. Again, I'm using HESCOs. I think these are the 3810s, and these are multi-curve. Little side note, if you guys are shopping for body armor, look for multi-curve plates. That's where all the comfort's gonna come from. Next on the comfort list is gonna be low weight. Obviously, if you can get a lightweight plate, but above all else, multi-curve is so comfortable. And it took me a long time to get to that point, but I'll never buy anything other than multi-curve plates. And what I mean by multi-curve is the plate is bent this way and this way, so it kind of contours your body. Just super comfortable, and I think it's going to make carriers last a lot longer because there's no hot spots then. The corners of the plate aren't digging into the bag. Okay, side note over. On the front, I also have my push to talk. This is from Disco 3.2, and it goes into my Baofeng. Great push to talk. Disco 3.2 is awesome. There are some PTT hookup points on the top of the plate carrier, just above the Velcro. I just kind of use the alligator clip and clip it right onto where the Swift clips go in, and it stays out of my way. I can get to it, push it all day long, no issues. So push to talk, thread the wiring up through the shoulder pads and down into the radio, which is riding on the cummerbund. Let's move to the cummerbund now. Okay, so this cummerbund is kind of unique. It can be run either way. So it just Velcros the front to the back, but you can run flaps on the front, flip them around, or run flaps on the back. I like the flaps on the front. This was a nice touch. A lot of guys like to run mags in here. I just use these for some utilitarian slots. Tourniquet right there, and my Baofeng. The flap keeps that Baofeng in there, keeps some dust and grime off of it, but more importantly, it keeps it secure in that little slot. So you can fit a number of things in here. Obviously, I said mags, Baofeng radio, tourniquet. You could shove a couple pistol mags in there, whatever you want. The cell size is basically the width of an AR-15 mag, so anything that's that wide or that thick is going to work in that front cell on the cummerbund. Here's where we get to the interesting part on the cummerbund. These side portions, or the middle portion of the cummerbund, is nice and wide. It's big. This plate carrier comes with side body armor, 3A, so pistol-rated body armor, soft armor. That I thought was a very unique touch. I didn't see that coming. It adds a little bit of protection on your sides. Obviously, it's not going to add protection against rifle rounds. More than anything, I think it makes the cummerbund really, really comfortable. These are the panels that come with it. See these square panels? They fit in there nice and snugly. They don't come out. But I used the side for a different purpose. I took those soft panels out, and I took the bags that they come in, and I put stuff in them. And I wanted to put stuff on the side of my cummerbund. Out in the range, I find myself using different things more than I would need soft body armor. But the soft body armor is a nice touch, again, because it makes it really comfortable. It stays in there. So on this side, I got medical. Filled this up with medical. I just put a rubber band around it, keeps it down in there. And then on this side, I got some different tools and tapes and ropes and things like that that I use out on the range. Again, it's just like a little side pouch for me. I can just pull the rubber band off, pull these pouches out really easily, and I can get what I need out of them. So, nice touch. These cells in here aren't commonly used because they can be tough to get to, particularly for mags. So putting some storage here or soft armor, I thought was a good idea. And again, I haven't seen anyone use this, the side portion for storage. I just thought it would work, and so far it has. Again, if you want to keep the soft armor in there, you'll probably like it. And again, because it's very, very comfortable. All right, and the back cell of the cummerbund, I just put AR-15 mags in there. Obviously, I can't get to them, but a buddy could get to them. Keep in mind, anything you put on the back of your plate carrier probably isn't going to be for you. It's going to be for your buddy or your buddy to get for you because you can't get to it. So the stuff you put back there, just know you're never going to get quickly, okay? So I plugged that spot with 2 magazines. Just puts a little bit more ammo on the body. Pretty cool. Since we're on the back, let's talk about what they've done there and what I've done there. On the back, it is covered in moly, so you can strap in whatever you wanted. Obviously, you can keep it slick. I put a Crye Precision bag there in the center. You could run a hydration pouch or some sort of backpack. I don't like hydration pouches for hydration. I like them for storage, but this is a Crye Precision, just like it's an auxiliary bag, and I keep some extra medical in there and things like that. On the side here, holding this tomahawk, I have an LBT, I think it's a baton pouch. It was just an old baton pouch. Flipped it upside down, put it on the left side, and I can hold, obviously, a tomahawk. I can hold a hammer. I can hold a crowbar. Anything that'll fit in that baton pouch, and it doesn't come out. It's pretty slick. So if you want to steal this idea, go for it. It works really, really well. Again, I can't get to it quickly, but somebody that's behind me, a buddy, can pull this off my back, no problem. And then on the other side, I just got some tubular nylon. Tubular nylon is awesome. It is the more robust 550 cord of the world. You can use it for litters, you can use it for scaling stuff, pulling stuff up, dragging. It's really, really strong. Tubular nylon is great, and it's just daisy chained into the molly on my back panel for somebody to grab, and then they can rip it right off. I got this idea from Counting Coup, who works over at Spiritus Systems. He's got a lot of great videos, really good information. Counting Coup, go check him out over there. Last but not least, let's talk about the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads do come with it. They're nice and comfortable. They're wide. A lot of the shoulder pads that you'll see out there don't do much. There's not much padding in them, or there's just so much padding that they look like football shoulder pads. We do sell shoulder pads from Lunar Concepts on our website. They're really nice. Got some good foam in there, nice and minimalist. These are decent that come with the Dagger. I like them because I can use it for some wire or cord maintenance and kind of keep that out of the way, but they also do add some padding. Again, this is a heavier plate carrier for me, so the padding on the shoulders is kind of necessary. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable. So you're getting shoulder pads with this, you're getting the cummerbund with it, you're getting side armor with the Dagger. It is a complete kit. The only thing you might want to add to this when you pull it out of the box is a placard, and you can also pick those up over on the Parachuter Gear website, or you can get VOLKs if you're an AK guy on our website. So that's pretty much the only other thing I would add to this straight out of the box would be some sort of placard, just to give you a little bit more to carry. So this one is in Ranger Green. They got a number of colors over there. Parachuter Gear is kind of known for doing like really abstract patterns, for lack of a better term. They do some like European patterns, and they'll pick some funky old school patterns of camouflage, and you can get something that's kind of unique or just cool looking over on the website. Now, it's not available all the time, but they do have a wide selection of patterns over there, which is it's nice. It's not just your typical multicam and earth tone colors. Okay, fellas, this is the Parachuter Gear Dagger. Very, very nice plate carrier. I have worn this for the last few months and beat it up pretty good. It's holding up great. Again, we wouldn't carry Parachuter Gear stuff if it wasn't good quality, and they're making good stuff. They really are. Attention to detail is nice. A lot of plate carriers out there, a lot of different choices, and sometimes it just feels like it's reinventing the wheel every single time, I'm sure, for a lot of these manufacturers. But there are places to improve. I think Parachuter Gear capitalized in some of those areas, particularly with their cummerbund, making good use of space, giving you options. I think it's a well thought out design, and it's comfortable. If it's not comfortable, you're not gonna wear it. So highly recommend going and check this one out. I know Apex Gun Parts carries their plate carrier as well. And if you go over to Parachuter Gear, it's not in stock, make sure you sign up for email notifications so you can get on the list to be notified when they do come back in stock if you're watching this and they're not in stock. So guys, thank you for watching. Any questions on this plate carrier or rig, please leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer and talk with you guys about it. Go check out Parachuter Gear. Go check out wisemancompany.com. That's the best way to support us, and we appreciate all that support. We'll see you on the next video.